Howdy guys, I'm back with more Final Fantasy for the After Years. Last time I left you guys off here in the Underground Waterway. I went and collected some treasures and did a little bit of grinding, and now I'm going to poke my head through this door and even more dungeon. Great! I thought I was getting near a boss fight after the last video because of the save point and the door, so I thought I would just walk down one more path, and my cat just jumped on my desk. I thought I would walk down one more path and be done, and looks like I still have a ways to go in here. Oh boy. I probably didn't need to do all of the grinding that I did if I still have as much to go as I think I'm gonna have in here, so I might cut out a few minutes of this video since it's just going to be me walking around here. Looks like there's a lot of twists and turns, and looks like over there to the really strange setup. It looks like there might be a hidden path over here. There's like a little chunk of land that's cut away. Looks like it connects through that like middle portion or whatever. Well, only way to find out is by looking around. No treasure here. I gotta say, this dungeon feels a bit more disappointing than some of the other ones. You're usually rewarded for walking, way on the other side of the map, and not so much in this place. It seemed like a lot of the other dungeons, if you walked into some weird nook, you were guaranteed a treasure chest, but in this dungeon, there's a lot of little nooks and crannies that don't have anything in there. They're just there to disappoint you. I don't know. I mean, I've picked up one or two rat tails off of just a random spot on the ground, so makes me feel, or bronze tails are. Whatever they're called, I don't know what they're called. Hold on again. Yeah, bronze tail. Okay, not a rat tail, a bronze tail. But yeah, I picked up one of those randomly, so it makes me think I go up here or something, I'm gonna find another one, but then I walk up there, like you guys just saw, and there's nothing. But, like I mentioned before, these older Final Fantasy games require so much grinding in them typically anyway. I feel like they probably put all that stuff there just so you would get in more random encounters exploring, right? Well, it wouldn't be so bad if there were some at least interesting things to look at, but I guess that would, take time to add stuff to make it interesting if they're not going to put a treasure there. I don't know, just kind of a bit of a disappointment to walk. See, I walked all the way up here and there's nothing. There's literally no reason for me to go over here but to collect treasure. Looks like I can probably go and grab a treasure chest over here, though. That might make me feel a little better. An ether, which those are always valuable. Those always cost a ton in every Final Fantasy game. Alright, the moon had just transitioned over before I started recording, so I should have a lot of time on the new moon, which I think is going to be really good for me. It means my special abilities are stronger, which, I use Bard Song quite a bit, so that's very, very nice for me. And I don't have to worry about my attacks being weak or the enemy attacks being strong. It's pretty nice. Alright, so I'm trying to decide if I really want to look around down through this segment or if I just want to backtrack. I do see a treasure up there. Looks like there's a person there. Do you guys see that guy over here on the right with the purple hat? Maybe he's some kind of, that purple hat looks like the thief cap. Oh, here we go, a bronze tail. Alright, well now I'm glad I came down here. That guy's purple hat that he has on looks very similar to the thief's cap. I think that's what it was from Final Fantasy Tactics, so I'm kind of thinking maybe this guy's some kind of rogue or bandit or something, but maybe not. He's an older guy. Maybe he's a scholar or something. When he's another bronze tail. Well, that's pretty lucky. I've managed. I really feel like I need to go through both dungeons off camera because I feel like I've probably missed a lot of those bronze tails. I actually had one of them drop off of off of a random encounter. Makes me think it's just like an extremely rare drop. In Final Fantasy IV, there was I think I went to the Antlion's Den, but off of any jelly, there was a rare drop off of them. Now, I don't even remember what the item was, but I knew I needed it for a side quest to turn off random encounters. That's not the way I want to go. So I'm kind of wondering if there's going to be items that are super rare drop rates in this game as well. And I think there probably will be. Alright, all these random encounters and all this running around's got me a little turned around here. I almost went the wrong way there. Just feel a little overwhelmed with this dungeon. It's, it feels like there was a little bit of a break where I got to go back into the overworld, but then I got thrust right back into another dungeon. It just feels like this place has been one massive long dungeon, but really that's been a lot of this game has been mostly dungeon crawling, hasn't it? Which, yeah, there's going to be dungeon crawling in RPGs and whatnot, but I don't know, I just feel like there's an extraordinary, I feel like they added an exceeding amount of dungeon crawling just to probably offset the fact that there's probably not going to be a whole lot of game. I've already finished, I'm on my 4th tail, and gosh, I don't feel like I've been playing very much. It's kind of hard to figure out exactly how much time I've spent playing because each time you start a new tale, your timer gets reset. So I can see that I've spent I guess I can't see it until I save, but I've spent like a few hours on it's a little guy. Hey there, I'm a collector and I love to collect rare tails. I'll trade you 1 silver tail for 5 bronze tails, or 1 gold tail for 5 silver tails. Okay, I think I have enough for 1 silver tail. You may have tails in your hand, but do you have any in your heart, sir? Obtained silver tail. Alright, I have a silver colored tail now. Cool. Like I said, I think I've probably missed out on a bunch of tails, so... Ooh, a silver breastplate, that sounds nice. I'm guessing... he can equip it. Alright, so nice upgrade for Edward. Gives him pretty much a lot of everything. Don't think anything he had's better than what anyone else has, so... right back to it. Hopefully I'm near the end of this place now. Please let me out! Freedom! Oh my gosh, breath of fresh air. Alright, yeah, I've spent like 3.5 hours. Yep, 3.5 hours on Edward's tail, so I don't know how much I've spent on the other ones or how they compare, but yeah, I don't feel like I've been playing the game a whole lot. Alright, so Kaipo, I thought, was supposed to be over... This looks like a... Well, this looks like a... Oh, I just saved. I guess I don't need to do that again. Getting a little overzealous there. Alright, Kaipo docks. It would be not... Okay, it's just docks, not even a... Oh, they did say Kaipo was a desert town, so I feel like maybe if I wander around the desert a little bit, I'll find the town proper. I don't know. I really would like a town to explore other than just going straight to the docks, but I don't know if there's going... there has to be... Other NPCs have told me that Kaipo was a town in the desert, and there's docks, so I feel like the docks are probably separate from the town, so there has to be a town somewhere, but I don't know if it's going to be this far away or if I need to turn back. There could be, I don't know if there's anything nasty in this game in the desert. They like to sneak some nasty monsters into the desert, though. I'm not seeing a town. I feel really stupid because I probably have just ran over it a million times or something. I see some mountains. I really don't see a town. Is there no Kaipo town? I guess not. I mean, there is a chance that I'm horrifically blind. Always the chance that I'm horrifically blind, right? But, all I see are a bunch of super low-level monsters that barely give me any experience. I don't see a town. Alright, guys, well, I'm just gonna go into the... Oh my gosh, I thought I was going to go into the docks. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go into the docks here because I don't see an actual Kaipo town, and I mean, like I said, there is a chance that I might have somehow missed it. You know, when you're recording, your eyes are a little bit different. Every time I go back over my recordings, I'm like, oh, I missed that. Oh, and I missed that. I miss stuff all the time while I'm recording, so maybe there's a town and I just missed it. I don't know, but I'm gonna hit the docks now. Alright, and there's not really a lot here. No one to talk to. There's just a boat and a guy. Alright, dude, captain. Yeah, headed for Baron. Sorry, we don't have the ship rigged up quite yet. How about you staying in Kaipo until we're finished? Okay, so there definitely is a Kaipo town. I'm just apparently a moron. Oh, you know what? It looks like there's a stretch of land that goes far off to the west. That would make... Aha! I missed it. I missed it. How embarrassing. Alright, here's Kaipo. Alright, well that was all very embarrassing and a big waste of 2 or 3 minutes, but I made it. Love the architecture of this town. Little oasis amidst the desert, right? Harley? She looks so... She's worn out from all that... Oh, she's exhausted. She collapsed. Harley! Adventuring is hard on the poor woman. Residence. Oh my gosh. Your Highness. That's desert fever, no doubt about it. It happens to people on long journeys all the time. First they get fatigued, then the fever hits the second they set foot on sand. Ooh. Then we must get a sand pearl. Oh my goodness, is this ever a repeat of Final Fantasy IV? Remember Rosa? And now I see why I'm going to have to go through both of those dungeons I just went through to get to the Antlion's Den to get that sand pearl, because I know that sand pearl's going to be in the Antlion's Den, because that's what it was in Final Fantasy IV. Ugh. Oh, you know about those. I've only heard about 'em from my grandfather's old tales. There's a monster known as an Antlion that lives in a cave near Mount Hobbs. Oh boy, Final Fantasy IV flashback ahoy. Supposedly you can get sand pearls when it lays eggs. I've also heard that antlions only lay eggs during a full moon. Oh, okay, so it's not just going into the Antlion's Den, it's going to the Antlion's Den during a full moon, which means I need to be able to... I guess, does that mean I have to not only enter it during a full moon, but get to the bottom or the end of it in the same duration, which can be kind of hard. The moon cycle, I think, is only around 30 minutes long. I'll leave you right now to bring one back. I'll leave right now to bring one back. Would you be able to watch her until then? Of course, but you'd better give up on the idea of leaving today. Get some rest first. We can't have you getting sick, too. That's true. Great, so I have to go through both of those dungeons minus a person. That'll be a barrel of monkeys. Alright, time to visit some headstones here. Anna, Tella. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? Oh, this is how you summon ghosts, apparently. Anna. ... Anna, why must you be so sad? ... Edward, you've got to let that stuff go. Anna, it's not healthy, man. Move on. What are you trying to tell me, Anna? That you have some very severe post-traumatic stress disorder that's causing you to see ghosts. Can't you even tell that, you spoony bard? Oh, that must be the ghost of Tella there. Tella! Anna wants you to live, Edward. What? What do you mean? I'm as alive as I've ever been. Ha 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 ha. Huh? Take a good, hard look at yourself and then tell me whether that's really true. What? You know what to do. Tella. What could I be missing? The fact that you're still hung up on a chick that died 17 years ago when you need to move on with your life and there's a perfectly nice girl in love with you right there? Just a thought. The fever's getting worse. We need that sand pearl as soon as possible. Okay, so you just told me that I shouldn't overexert myself and I shouldn't hurt myself. And then you tell me you need it as soon as possible. Which one is it, man? Come on. I will get to it no matter what it takes. Keep an eye on her for me, please. Highness. I'm sorry. This is all my fault. Don't be ridiculous. Just stay in bed for me. I'll bring back the medicine you need. This wouldn't have happened if I hadn't forced you to take me. Enough talking. You need to conserve your strength. Quit talking, woman. Please, be careful. Harley. The Antlion's den is east of Damcyan Castle. So basically, I get to trek all the way back through those dungeons I just went through. You are traveling to the Antlion's den, yes? Yes, and you're coming with me. Let us accompany you, Your Highness. No. You joking, right? I need you to stay here with Harley. But, my lord, please, I'll be all right. Honey, no you won't. Take those guards. Yes, Your Highness. No, Your Highness. Damn it, Your Highness. This is my own problem, one that I'll fix myself. Oh, okay, so what are you going to do? Just strum your harp to... You're just gonna harp everything to death? He's gonna harp everything to death. Great! So I not only get to go through those dungeons minus Harley, I get to go minus my god, which I'm the king. I'm sorry, but I'm more important than Harley. I shouldn't be traveling without my guards. That's stupid. please, be careful. I'm so annoyed right now. She appears to have fainted. She's got to stop pushing herself with that fever of hers. Yeah, talking, really overexert yourself. Leave Harley to us, my lord. Leave Harley to us, my lord. Oh, okay, I guess I'll leave. You know, I feel like something like this happened years ago. Come to think of it, you do look awfully familiar. I think I just snapped a little bit there, I'm not gonna lie. I feel a little bit loco after that. A new ship routes opened up at the eastern port. We received travelers from around the world thanks to that. Yeah, too bad none of those travelers happened to... Why wouldn't there just be an ample supply of sand pearls in the desert where people get desert fever? Like, this feels like something that should have been addressed years ago, so that, oh, let's go ahead and just harvest a bunch of... I guess I better take this dark harp because I'm flying solo for some stupid reason. I don't know if I should even bother getting... Like, what's the point? My guards aren't even with me. I mean, yeah, I guess I might as well just waste the money for laughs under the assumption that they'll come back someday, but... I don't know, looks like I'm just going to be singing everything to death. Oh, I can't say I'm looking forward to going back through the waterway again. Welcome to Kaipo, oasis town of the Damcyan Desert. Yep, it's an oasis. Can't you? Yeah, I can't even enjoy the oasis now because I know all the BS I have to deal with in front of me. The Underground Waterway to the northeast connects us to Damcyan. Lately, though, there's been word about bandits striking at merchants passing through there. Oh boy, so I get to go through a bandit-ridden place by myself. Tella and Anna would be alive today if it weren't for all the chaos at that time. Great! I'm sure Edward just loves to hear that. He's just feeling... He's obviously not completely hung up on Anna and Tella as it is. He really needed to hear that. Great! The higher your level, the more money you'll use up with the Guild Toss command. Great! Glad to know that. I wasn't going to use it anyway, since these blood-sucking merchants, you know, charge an arm and a leg for everything anyhow. But, you know, thanks for letting me know. Maybe someday when I have some extra money, I might actually be able to buy some of that, or use some of that Guild Toss stuff. I don't know anything about it. Alright, well, I don't really think I want to use the Guild Band if I'm going to be by myself. I'm going to probably need better equipment. So I'll leave the Guild Band off until I get a actual party. Tella and Anna are watching over this town, over all of us. May their protection last for all eternity. I don't know, every time I see Anna, she's just looking at me real quiet and sad. Sage Tella? Yes, even today I still find it hard to believe that he's gone. He was old even then, are you kidding me? He was obviously like, he had to be on borrowed time even then. He was like 1,000,000 years old. Alright, well, I don't think I need any... I haven't needed any items, so hopefully I can, you know, keep not needing items. Alright, the phase of the moon changes whenever you rest at an inn or use a tent or cottage or wander around enough. Been through the desert, quench your thirst with Kaipo's premium drinks, but yet they don't have any premium sand pearls. Gah, this drink here is the best in the whole world. Alright, is this dancer a girl? The Antlion doesn't lay eggs unless there's a full moon. Isn't that romantic? Alright, no dance for me. Why can King Edward still not let go of the memory of Anna? Oh, I apologize, my lord. Do you just start talking without looking... Ooh, another bronze tail. Do you just start talking without looking at who you're talking to? Is that normal? I guess so. Alright, guys. I've checked out Kaipo. Oh, Tella. Anna. Alright. Apparently they're the only people that have ever died in Kaipo, so that's why they're buried there. Alright guys, well, I've checked out Kaipo, and it looks like I'm going to have to slog through the waterway solo, and then go into the Antlion's den also solo. You can tell how thrilled I am about all of this. And not only that, I'm going to have to go into that Antlion's den solo during the full moon, so I've got to keep that in mind as well. I'm probably going to have to rest the Damcyan in a couple of times to get the moons at the right phase. So I'm going to start this long journey back to Damcyan, and I'll see you guys on the other side next time. Thank you guys so much for watching me play Final Fantasy for the After Years. Next time I'm going for a Pearl in the Antlion's Den. Thanks again guys for watching, and bye for now.